Hey, what's up, y'all? Back again. Now I'm doing my Love and Hip Hop New York premiere review. Man, Love and Hip Hop New York, well, basically took a turn this season because first two seasons I was watching it, it was about Chrissy, Jim, Emily, her situation, Olivia, Samaya, and then they added Yandy and Kimbella. So this season it's like a whole new cast with the exception of Yandy, Kimbella, and Erica Mena, who made an appearance last season. So this season we got a bit of a dosage of, I'd say, feisty. So I'm gonna just go down the list of ladies and just talk about each of them and offer my opinion. Feel free to offer yours in the comments below if you like to. So I'm gonna start with Yandy. Well, I remember hearing last year that she was pregnant. Congrats to her. I didn't know she was that big in her ninth month though. Oh my gosh, she was a big thing. I mean, she didn't really gain weight in her face or anything, but she was big. Like her stomach was big. Like it looked like she had a big old, one of them exercise balls, them big old rubber balls that you bounce on. She looked like she had one of those under her dress. But yeah, she looked cute pregnant. She was just bigger than I expected her to be. I wasn't even that big when I was pregnant, but not everybody's the same. Uh, but when it comes to her, I like Yandy. I didn't really like her too much towards the end of last season because I felt like she was instigating that beef with her and Chrissy. Like she was just, but that's in the past. This is a whole new season. Her boyfriend, baby daddy, what's his name? Mendices? What the hell kind of name is that, first of all? That sounds like a disease, but whatever. Okay, Mendices. I like him, but it sounds like his priorities are a little fucked up. Like, he left the baby shower. I mean, I know it was almost the end of the baby shower, but as the dad to be, you're supposed to stay from beginning to end. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. How does it look you coming in and you staying and then, I mean, you coming in and you leave before it's over to go to a party and you got your pregnant girlfriend taking all the gifts home or whatever. Like, you supposed to handle her. Like, you supposed to make sure she gets home okay at least if you're gonna go out. And then how you gonna leave your girlfriend who's due in a week to go to a party at that? Like, that whole week should be countdown to baby, 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 don't you think? And the thing I hated with him was that he kept saying, when she was like, how do you expect for me to get the gifts together? Or how do you expect for me to get all these gifts home? And he's like, well, ask your father. Her father didn't knock her up. If that's the case, then she should have fucked her father 9 months ago. Don't you think? So, that's the only thing I got on my nerves with him in this episode. But from what the preview looked for the rest of the season, I might like him a little bit more. Who knows? But yeah, just that annoyed me a little bit with him. But I mean, they make a cute couple, and their baby, he's adorable. He's an adorable little thing. I mean, his eyes look a little weird, but what baby looks normal when they're first born? All babies look weird when they're first born, and then they start to grow into their look. I mean, my baby looked like a little alien baby when he popped out, and now he looked like me. So, but he's a gorgeous little baby. He's gorgeous. Congrats to Yandy and Mendices. I said it right? I hope so. Anyway, moving on. Rocky. I honestly don't understand what's the point of having her and Rashida on the show, but I'll get to Rashida later. But Rocky kinda, I don't know. It seemed like they just casted her to stir up that beef with her and Tahiri, which sound like was a stupid beef to begin with. Like, Tahiri, for what it sounded like from her mouth, Tahiri sounds jealous because they was hanging out or whatever. Okay, but it also sounds like she did have a bit of a hidden agenda, because you going hard on this situation. If you ain't really sleep with him, you wouldn't be going this hard. Honestly. She was doing the most at the pool party, but I'll get to that later. But yeah, I don't, to me, she don't really serve no purpose on the show. I was bored with her the first few minutes. She crossed my screen. So that's all I say about her. That's how boring she is to me right now. But we'll see as the season prevails. Rashida, don't really have much to say about her. I mean, she offered Tahiri some pretty good advice, but I remember Rashida as the girl who was arguing with Jen on Basketball Wives season 1. She was calling Jen fake and all of that. I don't know if y'all remember that, but go back to season 1 when they was at the dinner table. That's Rashida. I don't know why she walking around looking like Ronald McDonald now, but that's Rashida. And like I said, she offered Tahiri some good advice, but other than that, she didn't serve no purpose in this episode either. So, moving on. Erica Mena. I don't know, she probably won't be as bad as she was last season when she made her little appearance and had her beef with Kimbella, if you want to even call it a beef. But her dating Rich Dollaz, that's gonna be drama, because we all know how Olivia is. We all know how her toot is, and we know how Rich Dollaz toot is, and it's like, you got Erica Mena and you got Rich Dollaz. You got two bitches in a relationship together, because Rich is, he's like, he has a bitch mentality. Like, he just, ever since, he confronted Samaya in the first season, he just acts like a girl to me, and I never really liked him. Like, he's a good manager, but as a person, I never really liked him. I mean, I don't know him like that. Of course, I'm not going to know none of these people, but I do have a right to an opinion. Just from what I've seen on the show, he has like a diva attitude, and that's not cute, especially if you're a manager. Like, leave that to the women. Let them be catty. You a dude. Don't, just, but yeah, his relationship with her is going to be a mess, and Erica Mena been talking about singing and coming out with a single and all of this since last season. When are we going to hear it? When are we going to see it? Because all I know you for is being a booty model. I mean, do what you do. If you like it, I love it. But I ain't hear this girl hum or nothing yet. So I hope we get to see something this season. Moving on, Olivia. Honestly, Olivia stresses me out. Like, she's just so bland, and her attitude sucks just as much. Like, I've known about Olivia before she was with G Unit. When she first came out with Biz Ounce, that's when I heard about her. And I was like, okay, this song is stupid. But when she was with G Unit, I liked her. I started liking her. She was with 50 Cent singing Candy Shop, and she sung So Amazing with him, or for his, what's that album? His second album. I know the name of the damn album. It's like on the tip of my tongue, but whatever. She sung on that song, like, she was with G Unit, and I was like, okay, I like her with G Unit, because she got a rough, rugged attitude anyway. But then her situation happened with G Unit, and she was dropped or whatever. So when she came on Love and Hip Hop, I'm like, okay, maybe she'll revive her career. Here it is, we 3 seasons in. You had 2 nice singles out, but I felt like last season she was like too choosy. Like, I understand what you mean, but at the same token, beggars can't be choosy. Like, you have to start small and then work your way up. I understand you put all this work in or whatever, but if you got a label saying that they want to sign you, just take that deal. You can always move on or whatever, I'm sure. But to each his own. I mean, I don't really know too much about the record industry, but I just figure like in every aspect of somebody trying to achieve their goals, you got to start small. And it just seemed like to me she's asking for so much for somebody who really don't have that many options. Like, not many people are checking for Olivia Longot, if you know what I'm saying. But I guess hopefully, she'll have her album out. We'll get to hear something, because December was a pretty good song. I mean, when I first heard it, it kind of got on my nerves because it sounded like to me she was whining in the chorus, but the song grew on me. But Walk Away, I liked Walk Away. That was a nice song. I get it. So hopefully Olivia will have something going this season. Now, Tahiry. Had to save her for last. First of all, I've been hearing her name all on Twitter and on the gossip sites and everything. But baby, the gossip sites and Twitter ain't got nothing on her on screen. First of all, like I said yesterday, I give props and props is due. Her body is sick. SICKKKKKKKK. Her body is sick. Her ass. Her ass. That's all I'm going to say. Her ass. But not only that, to me, she's kind of like the K. Michelle of this show. Because she had some, a little bit of comebacks and whatnot for Rocky. But she also wasn't letting Rocky get a word in edgewise when they was in that restaurant or whatever. So that girl feisty. And I don't care what nobody say. Joe Budden and Tahiry still in love with each other, because they wouldn't be checking for each other like that. And she wouldn't have got that mad at him in the restaurant if she wasn't still in love with him, don't you think? They was talking about each other the whole episode. And the thing that got me is that she said that he had a girlfriend. And they kept putting the camera on her girlfriend when they was at that pool party. And he was holding her back from hitting Rocky. And the girlfriend just dog paddling in the pool. Bitch, get out the pool and get your man. What's wrong with you? I don't know, but they still love each other. So his girlfriend, I think her name is Kaylin. That's what I was hearing on Twitter. Her name is Kaylin. I don't think they're going to last long. Him and Tahiry still in love with each other. You can tell because they talked about each other the whole episode. And I'm like, I honestly thought in the beginning of the episode, because I don't really keep up with Joe Budden like that. I don't really know too much about him since Pump It Up. Like, I don't really listen to him now. I hear he's like, with Slaughterhouse and they a good group or whatever. But I don't really listen to them like that. Like, music nowadays is trash to me, so I barely listen to it. So if y'all know better than me, then let me know. But I don't really keep up with Joe Budden like that. But I do see here and there him going in on people on Twitter, and I sit back and I laugh. But I thought him and Tahiry was still together. I didn't know they broke up. So from the beginning of the episode, I thought they were together. When I saw, Tahiry, I'm like, oh, ain't that Joe Budden girlfriend? And then when she said they not together, I'm like, oh, okay. But he wants to be friends, huh? Okay. So, yeah, they still in love with each other. And that pool party, he knew what he was doing. Talking about something. Y'all heard of Truth or Dare? Or we gonna play Truth and Truth. You knew you was stirring the pot. Talking about Truth and Truth, asking them questions. And that's why them girls started to fight. But Rocky was doing the most. And honestly, she either fuck Joe Budden or she wants to, because she was going hard. So he had a right to throw her out of that party because she was doing too much. She did a complete 180 and it was ridiculous. So she was doing too much. I was just like, wow. But when Tahiry threw that water at her, first of all, I saw it coming because the glass was just sitting there waiting to be thrown. And she happened to pick it up like she was about to drink it and threw the water, and that girl looked like a wet dog. And I don't even know if y'all saw when security took her to the car. I don't know who dog that was, but even the dog was trying to attack her. I'm like, damn, you can't win, Rocky. You can't win it all. But This episode was pretty okay. This season of New York don't have nothing on Atlanta. Y'all know I'm gonna be doing my reviews on Atlanta when they come back in the summer. But I'm gonna watch it. It's pretty interesting. You know, I want to get to know the girls or whatever. But we'll see what happens. In my opinion, they might as well call this the Tahiri show, because it seemed like she gonna be serving up some drama this season. That's what it seemed like. Like she gonna be serving up some drama. But I'll be here next week to talk about it. So leave questions, comments, concerns, whatever at the bottom. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Miss Lady Beauty, and my Facebook is facebook.com/beautybeyondbelief. It's in the description below. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for my reviews on Snooki and JWoww, Totally T-Boz, and The Sisterhood. I might have to see what time those come on, because I hope neither one of them coincide with each other. But I'll see. I know Totally T-Boz comes on, I think at 8:30. I gotta check. But hopefully they don't coincide with each other. But I'm going to do my reviews on those tomorrow. Have it for you tomorrow. The reason why my reviews are so late is because these are the premieres. So I'm trying to watch all the shows that I can and do all the reviews. And, you know, then in the next coming weeks, it'll be in order. I ain't doing no review for Black Ink Crew because I watched like 20 minutes of that and was bored to tears. I guess if you really into tattoos, that's your type of thing. I couldn't get into it. It was corny. And then I have, my best friend is a tattoo artist, and I guess he sat and watched the show because he's real passionate about it. And he wrote, you know, a tweetgram saying that it's ratchet or whatever. I just couldn't stomach it. It was just corny. It was corny. I'm not watching that. So that time slot will be the time that I do my vlogs for Love and Hip Hop New York. So I will see you guys tomorrow for more reviews. Have a good night. Bye.